Hey everyone, Joe here. Welcome to my crazy channel, the channel that includes all sorts of whack topics. Today's topic is actually an extension of one I made previously. It's going to be extreme couponing for Canadians, for normal Canadians. Extreme couponing for normal Canadians. So I've recently gotten into couponing, and it takes a while to get into it. And I don't know if people know. A lot of people wonder how do I get into it. I get asked that on my Facebook all the time. So there's multiple ways to get into it. The first thing that you should do is just develop an attitude that you're not going to pay full price for stuff. Really, like maybe the odd thing that's really precious to you if you're very brand loyal to one thing, or if you have like a dietary need and you need that like gluten-free thing, or I'm a vegetarian so I need like vegetarian meats or whatever. So whatever, but on the whole, never pay full price. So your first line of attack is the flyers that come in your mail. So the very first thing you should ever do when you get into couponing is start reading your flyers and getting used to prices and getting used to sale prices. So, for instance, well, this is a good price. Haagen-Dazs is $2.99 instead of like sometimes it's $5.99 or $6.99. So that's a good deal. That's a really good deal. So if you're in the market for ice cream, go to Food Basics, pick up 3 or 4 or 5 of them, stockpile at that price. Part 2 to this is if you don't have a Food Basics near you, or you don't drive, or you don't have you don't want to have to go store to store to store to do this. Walmart and Zellers both have something called price matching. No Frills has it too, but they're a little bit picky. They only allow certain stores. Check your store's policy, but for sure Walmart and for sure Zellers, and they're very polite about it. We'll do something called price matching. So what you do is you bring this flyer to one of those stores. You bring all your flyers, but make sure you're organized. Circle the things that you're going to be buying, and make sure it's exactly what you see. So if this is Haagen-Dazs Vanilla Swiss Almond, you know, X number of grams, 500 milliliters, it has to be that exact thing. You can't get the larger one, you can't get a different flavor. Now in this case, because it says selected varieties, actually Haagen-Dazs says that it doesn't specify which varieties, you can get any flavor, but when it says selected varieties, the store will usually not honor all varieties, just the one pictured. So just be careful of that. But it is a great way to go to, it's one-stop shopping at Zellers or one-stop shopping at Walmart. And at Zellers you can get those points too, those HBC reward points. So once you've gotten in the habit of, this is called price matching or ad matching. Once you've gotten in the habit of paying sale prices, your next step is to start using coupons on top of sale prices. So that is, it's a bit of a stretch because at first people feel weird about price matching. They're usually very nervous at the cash. The ticket is to be organized. I don't have it here with me. Normally I have a little book where I write down everything, like I'll say Haagen-Dazs ice cream, Food Basics, page 1, $2.99, 500 mils. And then I'll actually like yellow tab it and have these all ready for when I'm in the store and put all the Food Basics things together. And the cashiers are usually okay. The people in line behind you might get grouchy, but the cashiers are usually pretty good, especially if you're organized. Now in Canada, the cashiers are, I guess, told by their managers they have to be very specific. They have to look at the thing, they have to look at the date. They'll write it down. They'll actually write it down on the bill what the price was. So just be patient. Okay, once you've decided to start shopping for sales using flyers or in-store sales, you're going to start collecting coupons. There's many ways to collect coupons. One of them is to print them out online. This was a Snuggle one for 99 cents. You just go to various websites. There's tons of them. Even Google Snuggle coupon in Canada and see what you get. Or go to websites where people will tell you about which coupons are printable. These are called printable coupons, and you can get a lot of them online. The biggest coupon source for Canadians, there's 2 of them. One is the mail-outs, which they mail to your home. They're called, in the States they would get them in the Sunday paper, but we get them mailed to our homes. Or they may be in the paper. They're called Smart Source, Red Plum, or P&G. And they're like a newsprint, well, see, I don't have any handy. They're newsprint coupons that you can cut out. The other one is to sign up with websites like save.ca, websaver.ca, brandsaver.ca. They have sheets, and sign up. You have to give them your mailing address. Check the coupons you want, and they will mail them to you, to your house. And you can do that every 45 days or so. But go to those websites regularly. Check the boxes regularly. If your mom or your sister or your brother or somebody can get you a second batch, it's always good to have 2 or more of the same coupon. Trust me on this. It sounds weird, and you don't really want to be a hoarder, but I mean, just to get, if you're going to get something for free or close to it, you may as well get a bunch and stock up, right? For instance, the reason I have this Snuggle $1 off coupon is because Snuggle fabric sheets are 99 cents this week at Canadian Tire. So I have 4 of them. and I'm gonna go get 4 free boxes of dryer sheets today. I may have to pay tax, but even so, 13 cents or whatever is not too bad for a box of dryer sheets. I don't really like Snuggle, but it's okay. You learn to be non-brand loyal when you get doing this. Things often aren't as precious as you think they are. I'm partial to Fleecy, for example, but I bought Downy because it was on sale. I actually got they were on sale at Walmart for $5.97 each, which this is usually like $10. It was on for $6, and I had kind of a buy one get one free deal, so they were like $3 each. And that is a smell I love. Even though I'm usually like Fleecy, I'm good with this. So that's the kind of thing you do. Buy 2. I live alone, so I try and stockpile things in 2s or 3s. If you have a family, a larger family, sometimes you want to stockpile 4 or 5 or 6 of the same item, especially if it gets used a lot. Things like crackers or cans of food or consumables. Cat food, cat litter never goes bad. If I can get cat litter at a dirt rate price up, I have 3 huge boxes of it there right now. So just don't be afraid to stockpile, but caution, don't get into being a hoarder. It's hard, I know. I'm a little bit of a hoarder at times. I know I have 6 boxes of cereal over there. My friend came over and she's like, "What the hell's wrong with you? You live alone." And I said, "Well, they were on sale." And I do eat, that's Stanley, the Wonder Kitty. Okay, so once you start collecting coupons, you need to organize them. So I have my Canadian coupons organized in this was a dollar store zippy case, and I've labeled them with just a labeler. It says toiletries, cleaning, breakfast, paper, organic, frozen, pets, food, candy gum, baking, condiments, and pharmacy. And I think if I had to do it over again, I might leave off organic, although I do prefer organic foods, and I prefer vegetarian foods when I can. So, well, obviously I'm a vegetarian, so anything like that I would put under that tab. But it stays empty a lot. You'll get a lot of toiletries and a lot of cleaning products. Anyway, sort them. Make sure you go through this every couple of weeks and pull out the expired ones. They're no good to you. But keep this with you at all times. That's your little coupon binder, your little priceless thing. Now, I just started doing this about 2 months ago, and I've saved a lot of money. But I do find digging through this sometimes complicated in the store. Like I'm constantly digging and then going through 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 or 20 coupons to find the one I want. So that is a good way. And for Canada, for my Canadian couponing, this is what I'm doing currently, because Canada doesn't have a lot of coupons. In the 2 months that I've been doing this, I'm crazy. Like, I've signed up for every website going. Anytime I see coupons in stores, I grab them, even if they're for items that I don't use. And the reason is that sometimes you can get things for free. Like I said, those snuggle sheets were free, or they're going to be free this afternoon when I buy them. I'd be kind of smart to maybe get 8 or 10 boxes and give them to my friends and family, or give them to a food bank, or give them to a homeless shelter, or whatever. I mean, it's kind of nice to know that you can donate. Sometimes people feel weird about donating things, or they feel like they can't afford to donate stuff to a food bank. But if you can get this stuff for free, trust me, I mean, the manufacturer doesn't really want you to have it. You may as well give it to someone who will use it. It really does kind of give you a generous spirit. There was a crazy Ziploc baggie sale recently. There was a coupon, actually I'll show it to you. It's still valid, and I don't think you can get it online anymore, but I have several copies of it. There was this buy 2 save $4 of Ziploc baggies. Well, Ziploc baggies are typically no more than $2 a box anyway, and if they're on sale, like they were on sale for $1.38, I think, at Walmart. So for every 2 boxes of Ziploc baggies I bought, Walmart gave me $1. And Walmart has a policy where they will actually reimburse you the cash value if the coupon is worth more than the item. Now, most stores don't do that, but Walmart does. So in that case, I think I bought 8 boxes of Ziploc baggies, which was a $4 credit. And then I bought an electric toothbrush, the heads for my electric toothbrush, which are usually $7 or $8, and I paid $3 for that whole transaction. It was quite awesome. Okay, so what I was going to say was if you don't use the accordion pack, which can be clumsy, some of the things that if you watch any of these, if you Google any of these how to coupon videos, you'll see what Americans do is the binder. This is an old binder. Look at how old this binder is. I love it. I got it at a yard sale. But what you do is these baseball card containers. And this is a little bit weird. I just did this on the weekend and I haven't used it yet, but I think it's going to be good for my American shopping. I live close enough to the American border that I actually do cross-border shopping every few weeks, at least once a month, probably every 2 or 3 weeks. And you can get wickedly crazy deals in the US that you just can't get in Canada. You can double coupons. The store that I go to in the US, Tops, Friendly Markets, doubles coupons up to $1. So if it's a 99-cent coupon or a 75-cent coupon, if it's a 75-cent coupon, they treat it as if it's a $1.50 coupon. Plus, you can stack a store coupon plus a manufacturer's coupon. So you can often get things for free in the US in a way that you just can't in Canada. But it's a bit more of a religion in the US. I was calling it a cult the other day. So it's got its own lingo. You got to drink the Kool-Aid. I drank the Kool-Aid. So this is my American coupon binder. Now, acquiring American coupons is a little bit harder because I have to buy the Buffalo newspaper, which I went to Buffalo on Sunday and bought a couple. Again, try to buy multiple copies if you can. The other one is to get them online. Oh, by the way, you can buy coupons on eBay. They're usually you can get 10 or 20 coupons of the same thing for a couple of bucks. Like recently I bought, because I'm vegetarian, one of my favorite foods is this Morningstar brand. They're vegetarian meats. And I got, I think, 20 of these for a couple of bucks. Now, unfortunately, they weren't on sale at the store, and these expire next week, so I kind of had to use them. I used a bunch. I still have a bunch left. But I got about $8, as I saved $8. It probably cost me $3 to, like, in postage to get them. I still saved $5 because I would have bought those things anyway, even though they weren't on sale. It would have been better if I'd have waited till they went on sale and used the coupons. Unfortunately, the coupons were expiring. Typically, you don't do that, but like I said, for certain things, especially if you have special dietary needs, you know, go ahead and do it, obviously. I mean, you're going to pay full price anyway, right? But the philosophy of not, kind of get into the habit of thinking, I won't pay that price for that thing. I'll wait till it goes on sale. It's a new way of living. I don't like being a cheapskate, but I have to say it's fun because I'm a mathematical person. I like a challenge. I'm detail-oriented, so this kind of thing is fun for me. I also get a kick out of the fact that the store wants to give me stuff and pay me to take it away. I just think that's crazy. When I did that with the Ziploc bags, I marveled for days. Well, here's another deal I got. I probably bought 30 bags of these. These are cat treats. My cats love them. They're usually $1.64 per bag. They were on for 88 cents one day, and I had a stack of 50-cent off coupons. So they were 33 cents, 34 cents a bag. So I stocked up. I bought 10, I think about 30 bags or something, but it's the kind of thing I would have in the house anyway. I would normally just buy them 1 or 2 bags at a time. Anyway, that's my extreme couponing for normal people, for Canadians. There's a woman named Ruth who does extreme couponing for normal people, for Americans. And she's kind of interesting. She really can get her bill down 80%. I'm happy if I can knock 30 to 50% off my bill. That's sort of my goal. In Canada, it's hard to do. But try, and you know, every success is a success. So every time you get something for free or close to it, you know, that's a wonderful thing. And you get kind of evangelical about it, and you want to pass it on. So that's why I'm making this video, obviously, to pass on the good news that I've learned over the last few months. Happy couponing!